the closure. I'm older and I'm moving faster than ever. I'm cold with it, whether for casters or whether it's 4 lines or more. I'm the master of
Guys,
never.
it's Gordon. I'm back with another video. Today we're doing some more Juice Wrld. That's why I have the artwork up. I've been missing Juice Wrld. I'm excited to do some more, especially with everything going on. With some previous videos, I talked about some stuff that's going on. So I'm just here to continue to say that Juice Wrld wasn't just a druggie. He wasn't just some trash piece of person, but he was a valuable person who did a lot of good, even though he had his own struggles. But other than that, I'm not going to talk about too much until we get into the video. I just wanted to let you guys know, if you make music, I react to your music on Saturdays. Saturday evening is when I start. It goes really, really good. I have a lot of fun with you guys, so make sure that you're there. If you want to talk to me, go hit me up on Instagram or Discord or anywhere else, and we can have a great time. But other than that, let's get into the video. Today we're doing Juice Wrld, Robbery. I've obviously heard bits and pieces of this song because of like TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff, but I haven't heard the entire song in its fullness, and I haven't watched the music video, so I'm really excited for this. We have Cole Bennett. Cole Bennett is amazing. He always does a really good job, so we're just gonna hop right into it. Also, according to YouTube, most of you are not subscribed. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you like this video, if you like my content. You can always unsubscribe if you don't like it or if you change your mind, but it really helps me out, it really helps the channel out, and it would mean a lot to me. Here we go.
Man, what? This shit funny. I was like, ooh, that music's strong as fuck, boy. She told me put my heart
I like that
in the
suit.
bag, and nobody gets hurt. Now I'm running from your love. I'm not fast, so I'm making it worse. Now I'm digging up a grave for my past.
So it's like a wedding, but he's wearing all black. So I feel like it could also turn into like a funeral. I know a lot of people have done that. And it's still like, it's really powerful imagery to take like a wedding scene or like a really happy scene and turn it into like a sad scene. I reacted to a video like that like a year ago, and it didn't really get a lot of views, but the music video was really, really good. It was about bullying. But so far, yeah, she told me to put my heart in a bag. Obviously she stole his heart. That's how it feels sometimes.
For my past, I'm a whole different person. It's a gift and a curse, but I cannot reverse it. I can't reverse it. It was a gift and a curse.
Girl, that line right there.
Too much, so I'ma talk with a slur.
Let me tell you something I learned about love real quick, real early on. And if you learn this about love, it will help you in the long run. It will help you a lot. Loving a person. Let me tell you something. It's not like they have qualities that you really like and then they have qualities that you don't like. That's not how it works. The qualities that you love the most are going to be the things that are also the biggest issue for you. Like if you're a man and you love a girl who is really independent and really, you know, able to do things for herself and able to take care of herself, you're gonna love that about her. You know, that's gonna be such a great thing. You're really gonna find that attractive or valuable. But then she doesn't need you. You know, she's been so used to doing things on her own, and you love it about her. But you know, a year down the road, she's going through some tough things. All you want to do is be there for her, and she's not like that. Or you're going through some things and she's not there for you, not because she doesn't want to be, but because she's so used to going through things on her own that she doesn't realize you need that. That's obviously just an example, but the thing is, the things that you love the most about a person are also going to be the things that are big issues for you, most likely, usually, almost all the time, because somebody's biggest weaknesses are tied into their greatest strengths. If somebody's really, really strong in one area, usually that's because they're lacking in another. Say you break your leg and you build up the muscle to walk again, but you walk weird. It's because one muscle took over the function of another muscle. So when you're in a relationship and somebody has a strength, they have something that they're great at, something that you love about them, usually that's to make up for or to compensate something that they're weak at. And so the things that you love about a person are going to go hand in hand with the things that suck about a person or the things that are difficult about a person. And so it's a gift and it's a curse. That's love. That's how love is always going to be. You're never going to find somebody that's perfect because nobody's perfect. And if you're expecting to find somebody that's perfect, you really need to take a look at yourself instead of looking at other people. But I just find that to be a really, really deep line. I like it a lot.
And now I'm drinking too much, so I'ma talk with a slur. Last time I saw you, it ended in a blur. I woke up in a hearse. You said you loved me first. One thing my dad.
And then I love, I think Lil Peep and X have both done this. I've heard them. But notice how he, like, I think it's art. Because right here, he's talking about getting drunk. He's talking about, like basically drowning his sorrows in a bottle of whiskey. And or whatever he drinks, you know. But right here he starts to slur his words and it comes off time, but it works because that's what he's talking about. So listen again.
I woke up in a hearse. You said
Right
you
here.
loved me first.
Yeah.
One thing my dad told me was never let your woman know when you're insecure. So I put Gucci on the fire and I put my wrist on the iceberg. One thing my heart tells me is flex on a hoe every time they're insecure.
And that's like, this is deep too, because this lets you into another area where, like, mainstream music, like popular music, a lot of times is about like flexing what you have and treating women bad. But he's saying he doesn't do it because of what the culture's telling him to do. He's saying he does it because of his own insecurities. He's saying from his youth, his dad told him, don't ever tell a woman where your insecurities lie, because she's going to use it against you. And so obviously he probably dealt with that with whoever he was with, and then he told Juice that, and then Juice grows up thinking that, and then obviously he's been with enough people to realize that that can happen. He says it in other songs too, so it's a big deal for him. You go through life and it hurts when somebody takes the things that you gave them in confidence, takes the things that you gave them and trusted them with, and uses them against you to hurt you. It's one of the deepest pains, and it's one of the hardest reasons to trust. But I'm going to tell you something, and I hope that you listen. If you trusted somebody and they broke that trust, if you trusted them with something valuable, you trusted them with something that happened to you when you were young, or you trusted them with how you feel, your own insecurities, you've never been able to trust in your life, and you finally trusted somebody and they ruined it, that's not your fault. That's not your fault, and you shouldn't blame yourself, and you shouldn't tell yourself. This is the last thing that you need to tell yourself. That's why I'm never going to trust anybody ever. That's the wrong thing to tell yourself, because you didn't do anything wrong. You did the right thing. You are growing as a person. You're being emotionally mature, being able to trust people with your life. Trust people with your story. Trust people with your past. Trust people with your passions and your desires and your hurts. Trusting somebody with those things is such a great thing, even if it's just a friend, or if it's a significant other, or if it's a parent, or if it's a leader, whoever it is that you're trusting them. That's a big step. And if that person used it against you, or they didn't take it seriously, or they hurt you, that's their fault. That's them missing out on you. It doesn't matter if somebody treated you like you were worth it or you weren't worth it. You're still worth it. So many times people treat us badly, and then we say, oh, see, he treated me like this, that must be my worth. No. He treated me like this, and he missed my worth. He didn't see my worth. That's what you have to tell yourself. So if somebody did this to you, the same way that somebody did this to Juice, and you're feeling the same way, it's really easy to feel that way. Don't feel wrong. It's normal. It happens. But don't tell yourself. Don't ever tell yourself, I'm never going to trust again because this is what I'm worth. No. You are priceless. You're worth so much more than you think. So if somebody tore you down and somebody broke you apart and destroyed you, don't worry about them. They missed out on your worth.
I'm ready for you. Was your love for real?
And I love that he's
Is your love really true?
I love that he's still rapping like he's drunk. And then this, maybe it's about a girl who's like already with another man, happy in her life, and he's struggling to get over it. That can happen a lot too.
She told me put my heart in the bag, and nobody gets hurt. Now I'm running from your love. I'm not fast, so I'm making it worse. Now I'm digging up a grave for my past. I'm a whole different person. It's a gift and a curse, but I cannot reverse it. You really hate to run around. You really got me paranoid. I always keep a gun around. You always
video is crazy. Let me go back. I was watching the video. I wasn't listening. Butterflies aren't always a good thing. Like he's saying here, you gave me the runaround. Like you really just put me through the ringer. You really put me through so much, and you got me paranoid. Like I'm not able to trust other people because of what you did to me. And then he says, you gave me butterflies. That's not being a hypocrite. That's being honest about how somebody can make you feel. If you're really in love, or you've been in love, or you have been in a toxic relationship, it's so easy to be in that place where that person literally like is the drain in your life. They literally suck anything that's good in your life, and it takes any good feelings away. You don't know how to be happy. You don't know how to feel successful. You don't know how to celebrate. You don't know how to congratulate yourself. You don't know how to feel any victory, because that person always makes you feel defeated. But at the same time, you're always wanting to be around that person. It's like an addiction. That's a toxic relationship. That's what he's describing right here, as being in a toxic relationship. And I've heard a lot of songs of him already, you know. He understands what that's like. He talks about it all the time, and he talks about it in a very clear light. He obviously really understood it.
When you come around, you let me know love is not the answer, not the answer, not the answer. I love to give you trust to my manners. I get high when you don't decide to answer your phone.
Oh, this is it. This is the taxi. I forgot about this, dude. That's obviously an ET, like a throwback, like a reference to ET.
I'm doing rocks at your window. I need to go home. I don't wanna leave.
I feel like that's also like a play on words, because he's like, he obviously doesn't want to be with this girl anymore. He knows that he should leave. He knows that he shouldn't be like still stuck on her. So he says, I'm throwing rocks at your window. And he's holding like a big rock, like that would bust the window. But at the same time, like when you think of like romantic movies, the boy always comes up to her window and like throws pebbles. And so he's still like, kind of stuck in this toxic place where he's like, I'm still trying to chase you. I'm still trying to get you. But at the same time, I'm so angry and hurt by everything you did. I don't really want you. And he's saying, I really know that I should just walk away from you.
I just wanna be with you,
Dude.
She told me put my heart in the bag, and nobody gets hurt.
This taxi scene is crazy. I want to go back and watch the Kid Laroi one now and just see like, because it looks like the same shot, and I feel like he did that on purpose, just to having the taxi in the video is one thing. But to do like such a similar shot is like such a just a reference to Juice. It's really cool.
I'm not fast, so I'm making it worse. Now I'm digging up a grave for my past. I'm a whole different person. It's a gift and a curse, but I cannot reverse it.
Dude, what's about to happen right here? It's gonna hit us with something. I don't believe it's just gonna end like that. The videos, something's gonna change. I guess that's supposed to be like him letting go of her, or like him like kind of like when you take a picture and you burn it, like you're saying, I'm over it, I'm done. Bro, dude, so good. So good. I obviously love that song. I've heard the hook so many times just from TikToks and hooks. I mean, what are they called? Reels and everything else. Super good song, dude. And like I said, if that's you and somebody's hurt you and ruined your trust, don't be afraid to trust. That's not your fault. That's their fault. They're missing out on you. And when you finally find the right person to trust, they're going to realize, you know, how amazing of a thing that is and how big of a gift it is. Trust is a gift. and you give it away to people, and some people don't realize the value of it. But when you find somebody that sees the value in your trust, that's a relationship and a bond that's going to be really difficult to break. So that's all I have to say. Remember Saturday, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll continue to make videos. Sorry about the camera quality. My new battery is coming in on Monday, so we should have it fixed soon. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah. I'm home for the night, I had a bad day. 11 years I dealt with that the same way. Emotions spiraling, a pilot screaming, Mayday, Mayday. Pouring, screaming, make way. Make room in your life, I'll be your Potiphar's wife. I'll ease your pain and your strife, I'll be your reason to lie. So you can eat with your eyes, make love with me in your mind. I've been looking for you, I just wanted to help you. I know you're struggling right now, it's been a while since I felt you. I know just the thing to ease the strain, that it overwhelm you. Just forget about your problems with the way that I touch you. I know you think about it, you open pick